I chose topic 4 of managing interpersonal conflict. Now, interpersonal conflict is the expressed struggle between interdependent parties who perceive incompatible goals, scarce resources, and interference with one another. Some of the problematic behaviors that appear in conflict are criticism. This is the expression or complaints about another party. Now, although complaints are not always bad in conflict, it is counterproductive when it focuses on an individual's personality, traits, and how they're, other than how they're behaving. Part of criticism is the negative conflict where one party saves up their grievances from the past and just releases them all at once. Other negative behavior is contempt. Now, this is the expression of insults and attacks on another's self-worth. This includes calling each other's names, using sarcasm, using mockery to make fun of another's person. Third one is defensiveness. Now, this is the tendency to deny the validity of criticism directed at the self. This is where individuals in the conflict do not take responsibility for their part of the conflict. And they do this by using statements like, "It's not my fault," "You don't make time for me," "I didn't say that," and so on. The final problematic behavior that appears in conflicts is stonewalling. Now, this one is withdrawing from a conversation or interaction. This is just shutting down and not responding whatsoever to the other person or persons in the conflict, not speaking to each other, not acknowledging their presence, or just leaving the area altogether. Now, some of the strategies that can be used to manage conflict is, the first one is competitive or competing. Now, with this strategy for managing conflict in which one's goal is to win while the other party loses. Now, this is where there is only one winner, like in sports, with sports teams or athletes, or applying for a job. There's only going to be one person that's going to be hired, while everyone else is not going to be hired. The second strategy is avoiding. Now, it's a strategy for managing conflict that involves ignoring or failing to deal with the conflict. This ties to stonewalling, and this is used by people who just don't want to deal with the conflict. They just want to get away, or they're not comfortable with the conflict. Now, the third one is accommodating. Now, this is a strategy for managing a conflict that involves giving in to one party's needs and desires while by not getting your own. Now, this is used to keep the peace. If it's an ongoing process where one individual is giving up what they're wanting for the other individual, now this is going to cause resentment in the party that is giving up what they feel they want. Another way is to compromise. Now, this strategy is in which both parties give up something they want so that they can receive something that they want. This is where one party wants one thing, one party wants another thing, but both parties want this. What they'll do is they'll not do what each individual wants, but they'll do the compromise what each individual together agree upon. Now, collaborating, it involves working towards a solution that meets both parties' needs. This is where the individuals sit down and talk about how they both can gain in the situation. As in our project, one of the suggestions that I had put was getting an above ground pool and going on a cruise. This way, both parties get something that they want. That's compromising or collaborating. So that's my presentation for topic number 4. Thank you.